What's up? What's up? What's going on? What is the deal? Get this up here. Get a few things set up. Let's get this up and out of there over here. Check Facebook, YouTube, check X. We're looking good. All right. Let me share out. Mm-hmm. Yeah, yeah, yeah. Yes, sir. Let me go over here on X and see what we're working with here. Go to my profile. Let's get this pinned up. Okay. All right. What I want to do here today is I got like two games I want to get through. We get through these last two games. Give you guys some of the bats I had set to the side, some of the plays I had in my mind, and I'll just get right up out of here. Right? No need to. Not one of my favorite game days today, but sometimes hey, we've been going strong. I don't even think I missed a day. Maybe might have missed one day. Who knows? But been going good, man. Pat says, "Good morning, good morning, Pat. I had some wins and some losses, but it is what it is. Definitely, man. We still going through the ups and downs in MLB season. Uh, if you have the luxury to, bet straight, I think that should be the way to go. And but like I said, today it's not my favorite day. Today is not my favorite day. I got two more games to look at. We'll look at those games, and then I won't hold you guys up. We'll get right up out of here, right? You don't need me taking up all you guys' time, right? But no, it is what it is, though. Like I said, we have been streaming every day. Shout out to y'all who've been, standing strong and hanging in there with me. The hard work will be paid out. Will pay off, man. Some good spots though. Had some good spots. Shout out to Torkelson. Went back yesterday for the bomb. Got him on the hits, runs, and RBIs. Played him for a bomb too when he got there. Ramos sold the three-leg parlay. Um, uh, Tyler O'Neill, Ramos, and Torkelson. I got 2 out of 3 on there, but I did bet them straight. So shout out to that. Helped me stop some of the bleeding. A lot of the bets did. A lot of my bets came through that I played for hit runs and RBI. So that was pretty good. Strikeouts were there yesterday. Shout out to that. You know what I'm saying? So it is what it is, right? Let's look at this Cubs game here. Cubs and the Colorado Rockies game. Those are two plays that I have to look at, and then I'll give you guys some of the bats that I had stacked up. And then it is what it is, right? Get up out of here pretty quick. Um, Looking at my Chicago Cubs, I always running from capping the Chicago Cubs game because these are my teams. But at the end of the day, those boys been playing some good ball, so shout out to them. Of course, it's not, but it probably won't be sustainable. But you got to wait, see if it's going to be sustainable. So let's go on over here to this Cubs game where we got Italian on the mound here. I call him Italian beef, so it is what it is. If you're Chicago, it's a Chicago thing. So James Italian here. Pat said the Cubs are for real. They torched the Dodgers. Yeah, Dodgers. I can make a case for the Dodgers not playing well either, but I'll stick with. I'll take that comment though. I'll take that comment over my thoughts for sure. So, yeah. Um. So right hand hitters, Italian beef, Jameson Italian giving up 6 home runs, 8 extra base hits. You know what? First and foremost, let me get over here so we can look at the weather real quick before I Before I get to rambling, right? Let's take this weather out real quick. Which I didn't look at the weather, but a little birdie told me it should be nice today. So, damn, Washington and Pittsburgh. Atlanta Storm should move in around 6-7. Quick in, quick out. A late start and play could avoid any interruptions. Okay, that sounds like that. That sounds like a good one. San Francisco Giants at Philly. A bit of a race against the clock. Storms will arrive around 10 p.m. with the game starting around 6:45. That should give us plenty of time to play ball. If storms happen around arrive early, late inning trouble is possible. Kansas City, New York. Same storm lines as in Philly, except here you've got an extra hour before it arrives in New York. That should be more than enough time for baseball. New York Mets, Minnesota. Um, a decent. They play in Minnesota. I didn't even see that game, so there's probably three games I need to look at. A decent amount of rain around, but I'm optimistic they play ball one way or another. We'll need a radar check pregame to have a better idea of what's up. Cold, but winds ripping at 20 miles an hour right to center. Mm. Houston at St. Louis. A drop of rain possible pregame. Early game won't fully rule out a late start, but I don't expect it. Winds out to right at 10 miles an hour. All right. Um. So somehow I've skipped over the New York Mets game as well. So let's finish where we were, right? Chicago Cubs, Jameson Italian, things of that nature. Let's see. Jameson Italian. Yeah, they got that energy, man. Hey, that motherfucker, Crow, he turned down, he turned that bread down, and then went on up out there and hit two bombs. So he said, you need to come on with the come on. We already negotiating something with Tucker, so we need to figure it out. All right, but it is what it is. Uh, Jameson Italian, he's given up a bomb or two in each game this season, averaging around 1.3 walks, 6 innings in back-to-back games, whatever that's worth. Uh, hmm, two bombs, man, two bombs in spring training. A bomb, two bombs, two bombs. Hmm. Italian beef. Hmm. He's steady giving up bombs. Let me check his splits. He's giving up four bombs to righties, right? So that's alarming right now. Um, hmm. Mm-mm. Who we going up against? Let me see. Oh shit, San Diego. Ah, okay. San Diego want to get their lick back on us. All right, so let's see. Hmm. Yeah, Hung Lee. He's definitely popular today. Definitely. He hit the. We had Ramos for the bombs. One of them. Who hit the? No, wait a minute. Wait. He's definitely popular today. So we got Bogart's got three bombs versus him. No, that's three doubles. Um, Iglesias and Maldonado have a bomb off him. Mm, hmm All right. Let's see. Look dead at them righties real quick. Sweeper, fastball, cutter. Yeah, man. He's supposed to hit that bomb for me yesterday, man. That would have hit my three-leg parlay. I had two of three on that motherfucker. I was salty. I knew it was one more bad up. He was striking out, and uh, uh, Yeah, that was crazy. I thought he was gonna hit that motherfucker. I ain't even gonna lie. Sweeper, fastball, slider. Let's see. So Bulgaria's got what, three doubles off him. His numbers looks good versus this pitch mix. Fernando Tatis, I took him for a bomb the other night when I took him, so I'm definitely gonna like him. Um, he gonna do it today, probably so. Definitely is. They're probably gonna be bombs all in that game. Truth be told, because I'll give you the bats that I like on that one as well. Wait a minute, no, 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 no. San Francisco. I didn't look at the San Francisco side. I just looked at the Philly side. That's another thing. So I got to look at the San Francisco side. I got to look at the New York Mets game, Chicago, and this Colorado game. Okay. Damn, I didn't even look at that side of the game. I'm glad you remind me of that. So Machado, damn, it's gonna be for Tatis, man. Tatis got three bombs versus this pitch mix. Tatis probably gonna be that guy. He is that guy. Let me put his ass down right now. Nighttime. Oh yeah, Tatis. Just when I was feeling down, I didn't have anything I really, really liked. Boom. Last 16. This is the regular season right here the uh without the spring training. Tatis batting 400. Manny Machado batting 400. Then we got a bump to the righties. A bump to the righties because he done gave up three bumps to righties already. Xander Bogarts historically has what? Xander Bogarts has seen him a ton. Xander Bogarts has seen him a ton. He's only batting 231 with three doubles, six hits, three doubles. Machado only seen him twice, two at bats. Tatis only had two at bats. He got a hit, so we ain't gonna too much worry about that. Mm. Righties get a bump, right? As of right now, righties get a bump. Okay. So, mm, last week, Machado three bombs. So to keep it funky with you, and for we know the righties in play, right? We know the righties in play, but Tatis, he looks great. So we'll go Tatis. He's the top bat I've seen so far today. Okay, and that comes against my Cubs. So we have that. All right. Um, these lefties. Hard hit line drive. He gave up three bombs versus lefties. That might have been a spring. Fastball, curveball, cutter. Having Sheets, Reyes, we know he's gonna do Reyes things. He ain't struck out yet on that fastball. Jason Hayward, Cronenworth. All right, let's get the rest of them in there. Curveball cutter. Hayward and Sheets got a bomb off this pitch mix in the last week. Devin Sheets got 4 bombs. Since the regular season started, can't really talk you off anything here. Last year, can't really talk you off anything here. Can't talk you off anything here. I know Tatis looks great. Some of these guys, I mean, I don't know when Jackson Merrill's coming back. I have to look into that. And then some of these guys, you know, if you look at their hits, I mean, Reyes, Merrills, Machados, all those guys, you can look at hits, runs, and RBIs and stuff like that. When it comes to those regards, the best bat, top bat, looks like uh, Machado, and I got him. Tatis, I got him set to the side. Let's take a look at those Cubs real quick here. Uh, oh shucks, Dylan Cease. Lefties, huh? All right, let's look at the lefties here. Dylan Cease, huh? Fastball. I would love to get to this motherfucker. Fastball, slider, changeup. On that fastball, Pete Crow got a bomb off of it, and Michael Bush lately this week. Fastball, slider, changeup. And fastball slider is his two predominant pitches right now to lefties. Um, well, Michael Bush has 2 bombs off that. One off the fastball, one off the slider. That's good news right there. Pete Crow Armstrong's got one on the fastball. Bombs. Hap is 3 for 8 versus those two pitches. Tucker is 2 for 9 within the last week. Um, 8% K rate for Tucker with a 23% walk rate. Um, he could potentially get walked today. Let me add in that changeup. So the last week, Tucker is 4 for 11. Hap is 3 for 8. 2 for 8 for Crow and 3 for 9 for Bush. Bush got 2 bombs. Crow got one. Cal Tucker this year is batting 382 versus this pitch mix with a 44 fly ball rate with 8 extra base hits and 4 bombs. Um, How about nighttime? Kyle Tucker is batting 462 at night versus this pitch mix this year. He's 4 for 8 in the last week at night. Look like they like to come out at night. Michael Bush batting 320 at night, 10% K rate. Okay. How about the last since the season started? Mm, since the season started this year, since the season started, Hap don't look so good, right? 182 batting average, but a 7% K rate for 11% walk rate. Um, Tucker, 4 bombs since the season started versus pitch mix. Fly ball rate is up there, barrel rate through the roof. Kyle Tucker looks great, right? Michael Bush, power numbers are there. Line draft is not there. The fly ball is there. Strikeout percentage was there. He ain't walking. He's swinging. Barrel percentage is up. Kyle Tucker looks great. Now, Michael Bush, Pete Crow. I mean, Hap's not striking out. It's a matter of time before he gets up. But yeah, Michael Bush, Pete Crow, those boys don't look bad. They can add some fuel to the fire, just like the other guys on the other side. Like, you know, I gotta see what the total is in this game, but you got guys like I said, Reyes, Machado, Bogarits, all those guys can pitch in from the hits and things of that nature. So I ain't too much worried about it. I haven't even checked the writers. Let's look at those guys. Uh, let's see. Dylan Cease. Cease. Um, Slider, fastball, sinker. So he's coming off this knuckle curve, right? You remember that knuckle curve? He was throwing the shit out that motherfucker last year. Let me see. Look at last year. He wasn't throwing it that much then. Might have been throwing it more to lefties. This year, all right, slider and fastball. He throwing them in the sinker, right? I'll leave those two. Wait, I'll go with the fastball first. This year, of course, we know Amaya not striking out, right? We know that. He ain't struck out yet on that fastball. He's batting 500 versus it on the quarter on the season. From spring training on up. Nico Horner's another guy who don't strike out much. He's got a 7% strikeout rate. Doesn't have a bomb. Amaya doesn't have a bomb either. And Dansby Swanson is not his favorite pitch there. Carson Kelly, only 4 for 7, but he does have 3 bombs on that fastball. 3 of them, right? So, uh, Seiya Suzuki, he might be hurt, so keep an eye on that. I think he's hurt. That's just a fastball alone, which he's throwing that fastball and a slider around 40% for both of these pitches. So when I put the slide up, it's going to be both of his dominant pitches here so far. And Amaya's batting four. He's still not striking out on that. He's batting 412. Honer, I mean, if you want to look at him for a hit or something like that, he still ain't striking out. And if he gets on, he'll steal a base. Nico Horner with a 5% strikeout on those 2 pitches. And Carson Kelly just still not striking out. So keep an eye out. Carson Kelly has a 26% walk rate on this pitch here. And Kyle Tucker got a high uh, walk rate as well. You're going to get good plus money for that. Um, Matt Shaw is another guy who can walk as well. But I'll throw in this sinker. put it all together. Those are top three pitchers right here. Now, Amaya has stricken out on this sinker before, but for a small time, for a small hit or something, Amaya's got a bomb off that sinker. So within the last week, that was that bomb that he hit the other day. Within the last week, Amaya is 4 for 8 versus pitch mix. Carson Kelly's 2 for 4. Both of them have one bomb apiece. So these two guys, they don't strike out, right? So look for those when you're looking at those guys in the lineup and stuff like that, seeing where their placement is. They help out with the hits, runs, RBI, stuff like that. You know what I'm saying? A little bit of the dirty work, stuff like that. Once you walk somebody like, Kyle Tucker and shit like that, you got these guys behind them, man. Let's see what the projected lineup is looking like. Now that we got that information, right? So projected lineup is looking like Hap, who wasn't striking out that much. Tucker, we know he wasn't striking out that much. Don't know if Suzuki gonna play. Bush got some power. Swanson didn't look good. Horner not striking out, and you can look at him for a tapper or something like that. Pete Crow, don't know exactly what he's gonna do. Carson Kelly with a high walk rate, and he's not striking out. Max Shaw can walk, right? He's our young boy. We still got a long season to go to see what type of talent he possesses. But right now he's getting his walks on. So he's getting his walks on. He's got 12% walk rate on this pitch mix alone. But then you got to take in consideration pitching and Cease has been a dog, but he did just get his ass lit up. So we'll see what's gonna happen, right? Right now, with the righties, though, I mean, Amaya, if you're looking for a hit, Carson Kelly, if you're looking for a hit, couldn't talk off neither one of those guys. Suzuki will definitely strike the fuck out, though. We know that. Shaw looks like he'll strike out. Not too much. I really think I want to just go ahead and just bet on. You know what I'm saying? So it is what it is. Carson Kelly, though, he does have 3 bombs off that fastball, right? He's showing right now that he'll knock that fastball around. So, but the top 2 bats was Tucker and Tatis. Sliding over here to the Dodgers here. Getting to the Dodgers here. Let's see. Now we're definitely going to look at we're going to exercise the strikeouts, right? For the simple fact that, Colorado #1 in strikeout versus the right hand pitching. They'll have Kelly on the mound. No, 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 no. They'll have May on the mound. I think his strikeouts open up at 50 at about 5.5. So that's definitely in play. And then they got a WRC plus at 59. So at the end of the day, they terrible versus righties. They terrible, just terrible at the end of the day. But you got that -300 right there, right? You got that -300, and I'm trying to tell you, them motherfucking -300s favorites. Boy, oh boy, oh boy. Them motherfuckers know how to fall. They know how to fall. But let's see. 5.5 at -104 right now. You can get May's strikeout. It's definitely in play. Or his outs sitting at what? 17 and a half. Now, I don't know how many times he's hit this outs number. So that's something you might want to be weary about because I think this bullpen ain't that bad, right? So, they probably don't have to, they probably don't have to stretch him out like that. So, he can go out there, be pitching good, and still get pulled. You know what I'm saying? So, take it, be weary of that situation. May, let's see, Dustin May. Um, He went 6 innings last time against Washington. Then he had 6 Ks versus Atlanta. Go figure, they striking the fuck out. Speaking of Atlanta, they folded yesterday, man. Man, gone, man. That boy came out there dropping their ass like flies, man. Ooh, that pissed me off so bad because I liked them, man. I liked them yesterday. Did I like them, boy? They selling the bag, man. All right, man. So let's look versus Sensatella. Sensatella gives up an insurmountable amount of hits, man. Let's take a look, right? So Sensatella, 16% K rate. 341 average versus righties. Exit velo up. Hard hitters up. Nine drive and fly ball is down. He got a bomb on that fastball, two bombs on that slider. Let's throw him up there. He's throwing that fastball 50% of the time, actually 52%. We'll look at these Dodgers righties. Teoscar Hernandez this year looks good versus that fastball. He will strike out. Mookie Betts got a 3% strikeout, and Andy Pajes it's got a 35% K rate on that fastball. But you got to take a look at, hey, do you think this guy can strike him out though? So that if you don't think Teoscar Hernandez he can strike him out, then you can look at the isolated power sitting at 348. You can disregard the strikeouts if you want. Hard hitters at 57. You got two bombs within the last week. They red as hell on that fastball. Let's get the rest of them pitches up there. Slider. Fastball and the slider make up 97% of the pitches that he's throwing. Wait a minute. 87%. I'm sorry. 87%. Fastball and the slider makes up 87% of the pitches he's throwing to righties. So this is the fastball and the slider right here. Um, hmm. Mookie Betts got a 2% K rate on that. You might get a Mookie Betts sighting today. Then boom, somebody likes that Pajes. It might look like Pajes. Oh, okay. Within the last 2 weeks, he's got two bombs. Because I see his numbers drastically changed when it comes to that slider, right? The fastball looked bad. That slider, he's got two bombs on that slider this week in the last 7 days. So we're getting a little bit of clearance there. Let me throw up that. Oh, that's it. Those are the top two pitches he's throwing. How about the nighttime? Okay, okay. How about since the season started? Okay. Um, so those two bombs from Pajes came, Pajes, whatever. Tian, T, Teoscar Hernandez, if you think he ain't gonna strike out, then that's on you, right? Then you got some pretty decent numbers there, fake decent numbers there. Since the season started, you add in the yeah, he's been yeah, he's been blowing it, man, straight up. He has. Then you add in the spring training, they look a little bit better. So that's one thing. But the barrel rate is up on that for him. Whatever. Mm. And then Mookie Betts just got to come around, right? Mookie Betts will be Mookie Betts sometime, right? So and then it's Colorado, and then it's Sensatella, right? So at the end of the day, you know, these boys will be fine. Everybody will be fine, right? Versus left hand hitting here, 57% fastball. Let me take that down real quick. 57% fastball this year. Mm. Otani's only got one bomb on that fastball. Strikeout percentages and strikeouts and shit is there. Freddie Freeman, real green. Freddie Freeman, real green on that fastball. Freddie Freeman. Uh, what else he got? Change up, slider, curveball. Change up, slider, curveball. Keep in mind, this boy is terrible. This pitcher is terrible, so keep in mind that. Freddie, Otani, regular season. Despite what the numbers say, um, I'm still looking for the Dodgers to come on here and knock this boy around. So it is what it is, right? It is what it is. I ain't even gonna lie. So all those Dodgers, they definitely play versus Sensatella. You ain't gonna be able to tell me otherwise, right? I ain't gonna take it. I'm not gonna take it, right? So let's go to Colorado real quick. Um, do a quick drive by in Colorado with this 59 WRC plus versus righties here. So that's gonna be wild. Uh, Colorado. Damn, Dustin May have been walking. All right, fastball, sinker, sweeper. I'm gonna throw all that shit up there. Fastball, sinker, sweeper. That's versus lefties, right? Yeah. This year, Teeny not striking out. Yeah, I don't want anything to do with these guys, man. Actually, just looking for something that's like glaring, man. Glaring. Only one not striking out is Martini if he's in the lineup. At night, he's got a 50%. He's batting 533 at night. Last 7 days, he's not even up there. Take the night filtered off. Last 7 days, 0 for 5. Like, ain't doing nothing for me last 7 days. I can't go. All right, look at these righties here. Um, Sinker, curveball, sweeper, fastball. Sinker, curveball, sweeper, curveball. This year, not nothing sexy, right? A lot of strikeouts. This is what they do. They're number one in striking out versus righties. At nighttime, Hunter Goodman just lit up like a Christmas tree. He'll be the one. Watch. When I don't feel like I want to bet on him, he gonna be the one. And all the money I lost on him. Doyle hit a bomb in versus Pitch Mix in the last week. I done lost money on Doyle on Goodman. Boy, I done lost money on this boy here. What about he looks good too. Look at that. Look at that. Mm. What about right. So yeah, that's a no no for me right now, man. Let's go to I missed the New York Mets game. The New York Mets. Let's get the Mets up there. Let's get them righties up there. New York Mets. Joe Ryan. How did I miss this game? Joe Ryan's doing that fastball 57% of the time. Let's get that fastball up there. Last week versus that fastball, nobody's got a bomb on the righty side. Alonso still, the power was there for him, 105 exit velo. Um, yeah, power was definitely there for Alonso. He'll strike out. We know Joe Ryan's got that strikeout stuff. Joe Ryan will give up a bomb too, though, man. He's gonna get that. He's been giving up. He's got 5 extra base hits versus righties and 4 bombs. So he will give up some bombs. He got 1 bomb on that home run, 2 on that sweeper, 1 on that splitter. Speaking of those pitches, let's get them in there. Sweeper, sinker, splitter. None of the righties have a bomb versus that pitch in the last week. Torrens has been in the lineup. Um, hmm, Torrens. Hmm. Three of Alonzo bombs came in the nighttime. Mm. Torrance. Mm. Mm. Probably want to keep an eye out on Luis Torrance. He ain't striking out, man. Still, he got a bomb versus pitch mix within the last week. He's batting 400. Uh, and since the season started, he's in the 7 hole. Alonso's power numbers are there. He's just gonna be Alonso, right? Him and Torrance sporting right now sporting a 20% barrel rate since the season started. Look at these lefties. Shout out to Ty France, man. Ty France got that hit runs on RBIs for me yesterday. Yes, sir. This year. All right, let's go to these lefties here. Fastball splitter. Fastball 61% of the time. Splitter 26. That's good for about 87, 88% of his pitches. Fastball splitter, right? Okay. Get this fastball up there first. Soto, no bombs. Just a good hitter. A good patient hitter. He got a 20% walk rate. Nemo's got a 20% walk rate. Span 300 there. Splitter. Top 2 pitches. Only 2 pitches. Soto. Same old Soto shit, right? Lindor not striking out. Brett Soto not striking out. Nemo not striking out. Small sample size at the end of the day. Oops, that's the night filter on that still. Yeah, but at the end of the day, smaller sample size than I would have thought. But at the end of the day, it is what it is. Not so sexy, but I mean, what do you want me to do? I mean, it's one of those days, man. I've been seeing this shit all over the place. What about last year? Soto had 28 extra base hits and 11 bombs off this pitch mix. Nemo had 8 bombs. Lindor had 9 bombs. Flick a nice switch on it, and then Soto batted a little bit better. He batted 418 at night versus this pitch mix. I mean, whatever, man. Usual suspects. I mean, this game total's probably sitting out around 8. So whatever you want to do in this spot, we know these guys are major league baseball players. Within the last week, this is what it's been looking like pretty much red all across the board. Some of these guys has been hitting the ball hard. Nemo with a 100 exit velo. Um, you know, whatever, right? Not a lot that super stands out, and then you definitely want to take into consideration pitching, right? You do have Joe Ryan, but it is what it is. He's a pretty good pitcher. Looking at Minnesota, they'll be facing Clay Holmes, right? So uh, Clay Holmes, no bombs so far. So we'll look at the lefties here for Minnesota, and let's see what we got. Sinker, changeup, cutter, sweeper, fastball. Damn, I hate sinker, changer, sinker and changeup up there. And cutter. He's throwing these pitches probably an equal amount, around 20 something, 20%, 25, 23, and 20 this year. A lot of these guys not striking out on it except for Warner. Warner still's got a nice walk rate on it. Castro, Castro been in that 2 and 3 hole lately, so keep an eye out on him. He don't strike out much. He is batting 368 versus pitch mix. I'll see what's been going on lately though. He's 3 for 6 for this pitch mix this year. He can heat up, right? So Castro is somebody that you probably want to put on your radar, at least for a hit or something like that. We'll see who who's going to be in the lineup, where they're going to be, stuff like that. Let me add the rest of the pitches in though. The sweeper and the fastball. So Trevor Lonick probably likes them. Mm, Julian Larnick. I thought I heard one of them went down too, man. Got sent back down. Uh, Julian. Julian got 4 hits on this in the last week. He got 4 hits on this pitch mix. Let me see. 'No home runs versus this pitch mix since the season started. Just a lot of little meh, right? How about those righties? Let's take a look at those righties. So Clay Holmes has a 33% K. Clay Holmes. 50% ground ball rate. K percentage around 29%. Yep. 10K, 4K. He's gradually went up. 4Ks versus Houston, 6 versus Miami, 10 versus Miami. What's going to happen here, right? Walks here, 3 walks, 2 walks, 4 walks. Um, he was walking folks in 23 strikeouts on 19 innings pitched in the minors. He was walking folks in the minors. He got 8 walks in 5 games. I don't know. Let's get back to these righties. We're just doing a sinker sweeper slider. So Ty France, so some most of those lefties, and then these righties, they're just not striking out versus this pitch mix. The righties, the ones that's doing a little bit better versus this pitcher um, or pitch mix. So Ty France continues to look good. 5 hits on 12 at bats, 417, one bomb. Buxton had a bomb. Probably was that bomb yesterday that he hit. So that's something that you can look at there. Um, yeah. So hmm. I mean, Buxton is going to be Buxton. He's probably the best hitter over here. We know that. But you know, I'll add Buxton and France. I've been putting France down every day. He's been hitting his hits, runs, and RBIs for me like every day, right? So I'll write these 2 guys down. Even if you want to look at them for a hit or something like that, be my guest. Not my favorite day today, right? So Buxton, France been back then at 5 and 6 holes, so I still want to see where he's hitting that and things like that before I even, he's over his hits, runs, and RBIs, and one, two, three, four, five, six of his last 7 games. As you can see, that's going to give you the number of hits, runs. He had 4 yesterday, 0 on the 12th, 5, 3, 6, 2, 3. Right. You've been getting that 1.5 at good money, hits, runs, and RBIs. Right now, I think it's 1.5 hits, runs, and RBIs. Looking at what's that? Plus 185. Damn. Are they sure? Are they sure of that? But it's been plus money, so I just been playing it, man. I've been playing it, and I don't really don't play hits, so a lot of people don't know. I play all mainly all HRRs. I HRRs, hits, runs, and RBIs. Let's get back to where we were. I did want to do a little bit more tweaking to this one here. Let's see. How about nighttime? Ty France batting 500 at night. Bader is there too. Strikeouts are down. All his power numbers are up. Buxton power numbers are up with the fly ball up at nighttime with a 29% walk rate at night. Small sample size for sure. Um, how about since the season started? Ty France. See, none of these guys striking out too much. Small sample size, but strikeouts all green. Carlos Correa. Mm. Byron Buxton, since the season started versus this pitch mix, 20% K rate, batting 350, Jeff France batting 350, of course, right? So, it is what it is, right? What type of line do we got in this game? 7.5. I don't know who I would like to take in this game. I don't. I don't know who I would like to take in this game or what I would like to take in this game. All right. I mean, as far as a side or anything like that. Now, I need to bounce back to a game or so. I need to bounce back to, I think it was one more thing. I need to go back and look at San Francisco's bats. That's what I need to go look at. I didn't look at them. Taiwan Walker, right? San Francisco bats. I need to go take a look at San Francisco bats. So let's get them up there. Let's look at these righties. Taiwan Walker. Let's clear out these pitches here. Bring it down. Okay, so I like to see his K percentages down. I definitely like to see that. Let's see something. Because, man, Ramos, man. K percentages, boy. That motherfucker can strike out. Let's see. I don't know how to spell that boy name. Come on, give it to me, man. How you fucking spell that shit? Let me see. Ty, T-A. Oh, got the A. Adamas got a bomb versus him. 2 strikeouts. 3 at bats, 1 hit, 2 strikeouts for Ramos. Chapman, 2 strikeouts. Them probably be the 2 guys that's going yard because I had them for yard yesterday. Colorado and Atlanta, go figure. 6 innings pitched versus Colorado, 4.2 versus them. All right, go figure. Right. Let me see. Season 14 bombs to righties, 10 to lefties last year. Had a 294 batting average to right lefties and 337 to righties. His K percentage was at 14 and 15% to lefties and righties. FIP was through the roof. Damn. Okay. They probably about to hit him today because he ain't pitched against nobody. I mean, you would think let's see. You would think Atlanta would have got his ass, but they sold. I looked at Philly side. Hmm. Boy, boy, boy. All right, let's see. Uh to the righty, sinker, slider, cutter, splitter, fastball. Damn. Sinker, slider, cutter. Wilmer Flores been on one. I know he had one bomb. I know he had two. He got 2 bombs within the last week. 5 hits on 13 at bats. 2 bombs. Yeah. Smith's got a bomb. Fitzgerald can hit lefties and righties. Chapman with a one. Chapman, Ramos, 27 and 30% K rate, and they red as fuck. Like, about nighttime. Fitzgerald. Gotta be see if Fitzgerald in the lineup. Fitzgerald can hit lefties and righties. I don't know why he wasn't in the lineup yesterday, but that's neither here nor there. Um, how about since the season started? Come on now. Yeah, a little something. Yeah, 16. Wilmer Flores, since the season started, he's hitting. Ain't gotta look at him for power or nothing like that. Ramos Adamas still look shit is just still down. They probably gonna hit him today though. Chapman 23% walk rate. So he been fighting. He been fighting. Still going down. But he been fighting. Still striking out. Oh. All right, let's take a look at these lefties. Lee not striking out, looking okay. Mike Yass, 3 for 10. He's got a bomb within the last week so far. Mike Yass, Lee. I had them up 2 days ago. I had them. Both of them look good. They seem like both of them. They like the same shit. Whole Lee and Mike Yastrzemski, just Tremesky, however you say that shit. Both of them like the same, a lot of the same stuff. They light up together. Curveball. So within the last week, Yaz got a bomb. Whole versus pitch mix. Holy looks bad. Wade looks bad. But since the season started, Holy is batting 286, only 6 for 21. My gas 7 for 21. My gas higher isolated power on these pitches. The barrel rate higher. Fly ball is higher. K percentage is higher. Both of these guys would walk. Um, I mean, I seen flashes of Fitzgerald, Flores, Holy, and Yastrzemski. If Ramos and Chapman can do something, that's a big plus for this lineup, and that's how they win games. If them boys can do something, right? Uh, them boys don't look so good right now with these numbers. Of course, Taiwan Walker, he pitched against Atlanta, who's been slumping, and Colorado, which anybody should be go out there and be able to pitch good since Colorado. As we see, Taiwan Walker's numbers last year was bad as hell, and this could be a get right spot for these guys. So, even though something don't look good right now, the matchup could be all can solve a lot of problems with a good matchup, right? So right now, I mean, Junk Holy, Mike Yass, Fitzgerald, any one of those guys are in play for me. So it is what it is. Let's see. Um, don't know if I'm gonna put any of these guys up there because they weren't in a glaring spot. A lot of these guys weren't in glaring spots from all of these teams that I looked at today. I'll go through the one. I'll go through through the plays that I had up there. I mean that I had up there. I'll go through the plays. So how do I want to do it? How do I want to do it? The guys that I got put to the side here. Let's take a look here. Um, so this is that Philadelphia game, right? I mean, there's like I said, there was a lot of guys. You're gonna it's gonna be a lot of guys that you can get some hits from and all that shit, and that's fine and dandy. But nobody really stood out glaring me to me. Uh, Bryce Harper probably was one of those guys. Schwarber, we know he got a bomb anytime. You can take either bomb anytime. But swipe Harper, right? And on the other side, we just looked at that. I mean, your whole Junk Ho Lee, Mike Yass, Fitzgerald, if he's in the lineup, keep an eye out for him. Guys like that. Uh, just for a hit. I just can't pinpoint a lot of stuff right now. Shane Bass, I'm leaning towards the over strikeouts and outs for Shane Bass here. Uh, just a lean, strong lean at that. I didn't put down. I didn't put down. Shit. I'm sorry, y'all. I gotta go to his name because I ain't gonna never remember it. Bregman, right? I didn't put his name down, but he just don't strike out much. And he's in a he's in an HRR spot. His runs and RBIs, behind Devers, behind Duran. He's going to be in an HRR spot pretty much all season long. So I couldn't talk you off of that. Judge, yeah, Judge and Rice, Judge and Rice. they look they look Judge is Judge, right? You don't need me. It's just the pitcher who they're going up against. I don't see him throwing up no. I forgot his name for Kansas City, but I don't see him. No hellfire strikeout stuff there or nothing like that. He might get his ass lit, right? And then Rice looked good. Goldsmith looked good. So I probably would rank him like this. Even at times, Goldsmith looked better than Rice probably, but across the board, I think Rice numbers was a little bit more solid versus that pitch mix. But Judge, Rice, Goldie, and it was some other. Oh, if Grisham's in the lineup, I'll definitely take him for a hit all the way up to a bomb. I don't care. Bobby Witt was a yes. Then there was a couple guys that wasn't striking out that I didn't put them on up there. But I mean, Bobby Witt, I need to learn how to narrow this list down to those killers, right? But it is what it is. Um, Olsen, man, last year he had a down year, and the year before last was lit for him. Uh, but last year he was hitting lefties a little bit better, right? So some of his power numbers and stuff looked pretty good here. And I combed through. I mean, Riley looked like somebody. You know what I'm saying? Riley, Ed Harris was looking good at times. Albies, but just to go out on a limb, if I was taking one, it would be Matt Olson here from that side of the from that game from that you know. And then on the other side, as far as Tampa Bay, um, nothing really glaringly stood out to me. But you got guys like Meisner, Misner, whatever. In case this guy's hitting good, you know what I'm saying? Aranda, those guys are still in play. Paredes. Out of the usual suspects, I mean Pena. You got Pena. He's on a 5-game hitting streak, so I can't talk you off of him. But when the shit lit up green, Isaac Paredes. We talked about him yesterday. He went yard. Um, he looked good, right? So I can't be biased. I had to put him up there, right? Isaac Paredes. Luke Baker versus a lefty. He's been lights out, right? So Luke and Baker. He's been lights out. Here's a guy that's been hitting the ball pretty well. Lo and behold, versus left-hand pitching, St. Louis they've been looking okay. You know what I'm saying? He's probably the only one that I'm probably willing to go to for a hit right now, something like that. But it is what it is, right? Um, Tatis and Kyle Tucker, right? Those boys look great. Them boys look great. Them boys look good. Now, I think Jameson Taillon is giving up like 4 bombs to righties, so there's more righties. Bulgaris got about 3 doubles off of him. With those bad numbers versus righties, going to put guys like Machado and Bulgarich and things like that is going to in play. Then you got guys on the left side like a Reyes and whoever else can do some damage. Could probably get to maybe a team total over or something like that uh, for these guys or whatever. But we'll see. As far as the Cubs side, we had Kyle Tucker looked great, right? I would I'm probably what I would probably I mean, Bush looked good. Pete Crow looked good at some time. Then you got Amaya and I forget my boy. He ain't striking out. So I mean, there's some bright spots on the Cubs side as well. So I mean, I don't know how do you deny this hits, runs, and RBIs for Kyle Tucker? They've been coming out at 1.5 every fucking day, right? Every day, and he's been looking like he ain't finna get it, and he's getting it, right? He's getting it, like so they're giving that shit up free. He said, "What up? Yeah, yo, Cuba looking legit. Also in my Tigers, right? Oh yeah, for sure. What up? What up, Tiff? Bush smacked me a thousand dinger for you. Yes, nice, 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 nice. So Buxton and Ty France supposed to be up here too. Ty France. Oops, hold on. Ty France. Oh, I didn't even. I had him right here, but I didn't put him in there. Okay, so Ty France supposed to be in there too here. So let me add Ty France. He's supposed to be in there. Dang, right? So Ty Fran's supposed to be in there. Buxton is Buxton. He can hit the best, and then you got Ty France, right? He's been on the tear when it comes to hits, runs, and RBIs, and things of that nature. She said, "I'm in PA, so I can bet differently and use different apps once things." Right, right. So that's what's up. So, yeah, what was I saying? And then on the New York Yankees side, I mean New York Mets side, I mean, uh, you know, Soto, the usual suspects are okay. The power numbers were there for Alonso, but we got a strong pitching matchup here too with both of these pitchers on the mound. So I don't know how I even feel about this one here. Uh, I don't know how I even feel about this one here, right? So that's that. Let me go look at these lineups again and see. So um, I'm probably just gonna stay away from the strikeouts for Skeens for right now. Can he get there? He probably could, but I'm gonna lean back. I might end up start taking unders on his ass, and it is what it is, right? Brian Reynolds is one guy that I probably wouldn't mind for a hit. And James Woods, you can't deny him. I mean, and Nathaniel Lowe looked really good at a point. I want to say. So I mean, it would be the lefties, no righties at all. You know what I'm saying? No righties at all. If I was to go to anybody from Washington, but I'm leaving that game alone. Um, what else here? Landon Roop, right? Rope not good. Okay, Seth Lugo, and like I was saying, I feel like these Yankees gonna have a chance here. I think Goldsmith's got one or two bombs off him, but at the end of the day, I think these Yankees gonna have a chance here. I just don't like what the bats been doing for KC, but Bobby Witt, I can't deny any of these bats versus Kansas versus these Yankees. You might be able to look at the over here in this one. Boba Shed, man. Boba Shed playing some ball this year. He just ain't knocking it out the park, but he playing some ball. Don't know if Springer's going to be in the lineup. Boba Shed, and then these would be the two guys I would only look at here would be Boba Shed and Vladdy right now. Scuba, um, strikeouts, uh, outs. His outs at 18 and a half right now. Looking at this Milwaukee lineup, you get an 18 and a half. Last time I checked, it was at plus 145. I'm probably going to end up going there, right? So I just given it a try. Can he mow their ass down? He probably could mow their ass down, but uh, I don't know, man. Scuba, I have to lock in, look at some of his numbers on the road and stuff like that. If not, hey, I might end up taking a stab at that plus 145 that I seen for 18 and a half outs. I think that was awesome. That's an awesome number. He hasn't hit this number yet this season, though. Don't want nothing to do with these bats if I'm going thinking about going to the pitcher. I think Churio looked okay at one point, but I'm off of that. Joe Ryan got K stuff along with Clay Holmes. I probably won't be going to either one of those guys. Sonny Gray. Sonny Gray's got great K stuff. St. Louis got some good K stuff. I mean, Framber got some good K stuff. High, high, high fly ball rate. One thing about Sonny Gray has given up he's been giving up bombs, right? So let me see. Sonny Gray. I got to show y'all that. Hmm. So he's giving up one bomb, two bombs, one bomb, right? So he's giving up four bombs, one versus Minnesota, two versus the Angels, one versus Pittsburgh. But at the end of the day, six Ks, 9 Ks, 4 Ks. So it is what it is with that situation here. St. Louis on the other side. Looking at the splits, um, like I said, St. Louis, they don't strike out much, right? Because they'll be going up against Framber here. They down here in the strikeouts. Where they're 23%, so that's higher than they are versus righties. I can bet, but they do have a 128 WRC plus versus left hand pitching. So I don't, whatever you want to feel with that shit, man. Whatever. I'm just sporting out some information right now. Um, Jameson Tyen, like I said, he's giving up bombs to righties. Cease, verdict still out on him this year. Colorado, number one team, strikeouts versus right hand pitching. So that's going to put Dustin May in play. As you can know, we've been eating off the Colorado strikeouts all season long. Okay. So we'll slide over here to Jackson, and I'll ask him a few things real quick, and then I'll get out of here. I'll go right back. I'll give you guys a flash of those bats and stuff one more time, but let's ask Jackson real quick. Let's see if we can get his top home run picks. Okay, top home run picks. Y'all know I'm slow as fuck when it comes to this shit. Typing. Yesterday we couldn't get them to load up, man. I'm gonna have to reach out to them and see if I can get. I'm gonna try to reach out to them and see if I can get them to add walks. Right. All right. I'm digging into MLB today. Today's MLB matchups, crunching the numbers and pitchers versus batter stats, and factor in all those important park dimensions to give you my top home run picks. I'll be back with the goods shortly. At the top of the list, going up against Carrasco, Bobby Witt, plus 450 on FanDuel, right? Ooh, let me close that real quick. So, and this is a product, I know what it is right now. I can tell right now it's a product of going up against bad pitching. So it is what it is. And remember, I see Mookie is number two. We looked at that Mookie earlier today. All those Dodgers bats can get busy tonight or versus bad pitching. Just because their numbers don't look good, this could be a turnaround. Just like for these Kansas City Royals. Kansas City Royals offense has been shit, right? Been shit. You combine that with bad pitching, just like if you playing DFS, it's possible you can stack up those Dodgers and Kansas City Royals, which would be a weird looking stack. But at the end of the day, it might, and with bad pitching, you're going up against Carrasco, going up against Sensatella. That's going to be a weird. It ain't going to be no weird stack because it ain't going to be no weird stack because people going to be playing that shit. If you can find some of that, find some of those bats, and put some Kyle Tucker and what's the name on top, man, it is what it is. But at the end of the day, Bobby Witt, odds 450. Carlos Carrasco, who has struggled mightily against right hand hitters, allowing 4.91 home runs per nine and 2.18 whip to righties this season. Yankee Stadium is the second most home run friendly park over the past 3 years, and Witt's power metrics 92 miles an hour average exit velo, 55.1 hard hit rate suggests that he's due for positive regression. Mookie Betts matchup odds plus 575. How could you, man? Good odds. Faces Antonio Sensatella, who has allowed 2.70 home runs per nine to right-hand hitters this season. Dodger Stadium has a high home run park factor, and Sensatella's poor metrics, 5.85 ERA, 59% hard hit rate makes this a prime opportunity for bets to go deep. Um, Pause. Rafael Devers, um, Devers faces Shane Baz, who has been vulnerable to left-hand power hitters. Devers' underlying metrics 96.1 miles per hour exit velocity and one whatever that was. The launch angle, right, suggests that he's poised for a breakout game. Now he has been hitting the ball very, very hard as of late. Pete Alonso, right? He has a favorable matchup against Joe Ryan. Joe Ryan will give up bombs, who has allowed a high fly ball weight. Also, Alonso's power metrics 33.3 home run rate in similar matchups, and target field's home run friendly conditions make him a strong candidate to go deep. Kyle Schwarber, matchup against the Giants. Schwarber thrives against right-hand pitching, and he faces Landon Roop, a young righty with limited MLB experience. Citizens Bank Park is one of the most home run friendly parks for left-hand hitters, and Schwarber's elite barrel rate makes him a top pick. So Schwarber, Lonzo, Raphael, um, Devers, and Mookie Betts and Bobby Witt. Man. I don't know, man. Seems like few of those few of those like Bobby Witt. I agree with that. I mean, I can't knock talk you off Mookie Betts. Um, I needed to look more into that Boss, into that Devers. Peter Lonzo, the power numbers are there. Schwarber, right? I'll probably play all these, put them in a round robin at threes. Probably gonna put in a round robin of threes, and I'll probably put a round robin of threes, and probably put like $2, $3 on parlay. Yep, I'm probably gonna play all them motherfuckers. I don't give a fuck. Um, let's see. Give me your top MLB props. Let's get it, Z's. I'm finna get out of here, but let's get it though. Give me your top MLB props. Damn. Bobby Witt Jr. Home run, bro. Wow. Damn. Mookie Betts home runs. Did I put home run props in there? I didn't put home run props in there. They're giving me home run props all over again. Brendan Donovan over .5 total bases. Bryce Terrain over a half of hits, runs, and RBIs. Parlay piece. Antonio Sensatella over 5.5 hits allowed. I can dig it. I can dig it. Dang. So they didn't put Machado or Tucker over there. Interesting. Mookie Betts and Bobby Witt. I asked for the top props. They gave the two off the back. Wait a minute. I asked for the top props. They gave me Witt home run again and Mookie home run again. Mm, mm. Okay. Last thing, your top. Mm, Give me your top spreads today. I misspelled that. Spready. They called it. They got it. They got it. They got it. San Francisco Giants +1. Boston +1. Royals +1. Minnesota -1. Dodgers -1.5. That sums it up right there, man. That sums it up. So let me see. Nope, not the sheets. Let's go bet slips. All right. Uh, I'll give you guys a glimpse of the Jackson plays here. I'll just go through slowly because I'm getting ready to get out of here. That was the home runs. Next comes the top props. As you can see right there, ask them his top props. They gave you Bobby, home run, Mookie home run, Donovan over total base, Terrain over hits, runs, and RBI, and over hits allowed for Santella. Then I said, give me a top spreads today in MLB. San Francisco, Boston, Royals +1, -1 Minnesota, and -1.5 the Dodgers. And then bats who I just don't mind for a hit, at least a hit or something like that. Bats that I think they are in good spots. That's how I'll put it. That's how I will put it here, right? Favorite bats would probably be Kyle Tucker, Fernando Tatis, Bobby Witt, um, Judge, and Rice. It's all good, guys. I'm out of here.